Hey everybody, it's Mark Krejci. Welcome to A Run Supreme Adventures in Ultra Running, where I'm in day 13 of Race the Trace at racethetrace.com. Actually, I'm done for the day. This will be my first, last, and only video for today. We did a little bit different today. Some things were the same. I got up in the 3 o'clock hour, probably the alarm was set at 3:15, and then started running at about 4 a.m. Started at mile marker 304. Right outside of the Tishomingo State Park. So, started at 306. The park's at 304, so we just had to drive down a few miles. And what I did this morning was, instead of having them meet me like 15 miles down, I sent them back to the campground, and I carried breakfast with me, and just told them to go to bed, to sleep. And so I brought some granola and some other things, and just gonna do my break myself. So, and it worked out really, really well. Today was a great day of running. In fact, I think I would venture to say this was my best day of running to date. This is, what is it, 13th day of running? Best so far. And maybe it's because we've officially left Mississippi, and Mississippi has not been a fun place to run. We've entered into Alabama this morning, so right at 6 or 8 or something, entered Alabama. And Alabama's been awesome, and today was great. There was actually cloud coverage in the sky, and there was a breeze and a wind. It was amazing. I haven't experienced that yet, and the temperature was a little bit lower. I'm sure it's not just Alabama or Mississippi, but it was just today's conditions. But today was a great day of running. So I got in about a marathon today. So I did a 50K yesterday, a marathon today. I feel good. Feel tired, but actually, so one of the reasons I stopped was I ran out of fluids. But man, was it gorgeous today. So it was another moonlit run. So the first part of the run was in the moonlight under the stars, and there's no video or anything that can describe what it's like running under the moonlit stars across these, big open fields, and you see your shadow on the ground from the moonlight, and these rows and rows of corn or vegetation, and birds flying across. Like, oh my gosh, it was just serene and beautiful. And then as I stopped for breakfast, there wasn't a good pull off, so I ended up just kind of camping out on a bridge, pulled out some granola and some cherries and whatnot, and had a little breakfast for a while, and then just picked up and kept running. And second part of the run was clouded and windy, which was nice, and crossed over the Tennessee River today. So this morning I finished at mile 330, right over the Tennessee River in Alabama. So good day's run. The Tennessee River, the bridge was like a mile and a half, maybe a mile over the river, and it was a really cool little run over the bridge. So when I started going, there was like these maybe 100 birds that started flying next to me. And then they start like doing this large circle around me, real friendly, like they weren't aggressive. And then I'd go down a little further, and it was 200 birds. And then there was more, and they'd start circling me, and not right above me, but a little bit above me. By the end of the bridge, there was like 400 or 500 birds, like flocks of birds were like just going around me. Like, and I turned around and see if they were all over the bridge, and no, they were kind of tracking with me. It was actually really cool. It was neat to kind of be in nature like that, and such a beautiful day. And so this was a good way to end the weekend. Beautiful run. It's good to be out of Mississippi. Next run will be into Tennessee, and we're essentially right now 3/4 of the way done. So 3/4 of the run is complete. So that's awesome. So only 2 more weekends or 4 more days of running, and the Natchez Trace will be over. That'll be it. So it looks like it's August 6th. That Saturday, I'm going to put together the group run from the bridge on 96 up to Loveless Cafe. So mark your calendars and come join me. I think what I'm going to plan on doing is having the run at 7 a.m., leaving the bridge, and then do the 5-mile run to Loveless. So come run with me. It'll be fun. It'll be a great time. So that's it. That's it for today. Got a marathon done. We're stopped at Rock Springs. So families over putting their feet in the water. We walked around this a spring over here, which has been real pretty. They got a path going all the way around this spring, and so the water's coming up from underground, and it's like you know, it's like 55 degrees or something coming out. So for me, it feels great on my feet. I'm sure their feet are freezing, but real nice. Good day of running. I'm excited. We're gonna go to the pool, go back to Tishomingo, go swimming for a while, and drive on home. So that's it for today. Thanks guys for following. Please go on racethetrace.com. Go sponsor Mile. I appreciate it. Even if you're watching this in the future and the event's over, I'm going to keep the page up. So all of the money goes to First Generation. It's an amazing cause. So please donate anytime or become a member of First Generation. So that's it for today. So until next time, I'll see you guys out on the roads and in the comments. Take care. Bye-bye.